not take this delivery lightly. Destination uploaded. Payment awaiting confirmation. You did it. I was kidding about the lives part, but you will be paid. Thank you.
That artist you
Over here. I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the bottom breaks, we might have some problems. Can you do it?
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the bottom breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left. I just got a message that the bio...
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with contents. If the file breaks, we might have some problems. Can you do it?
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody's doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left. I just got a message that the
Package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with contents. If the file breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left. I just got a...
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with contents. If the file breaks, we might have some problems. Can you do it?
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with contents. If the file breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
here.
I just got a
A package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Hey, I'm waiting.
Package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the breaks, we might have
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left. I just got a message.
right away, but you have to be careful with contents. If the breaks, we might have some problems.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left. just got a message that
that needs to be delivered right away. But you have to be careful with contents. Otherwise, we might have some problems.
if anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Grey Lands, and this regenerative formula will help. Diseases of all kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Hey, I'm waiting here. Good. The vial is intact. Well done. This will be a tremendous help.
Master of the crib. By Philheim.
to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Being chased out left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Second and goal from the 1. Dillon again. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Meanwhile, Fields' throw pulled in by Schwartz. Touchdown, New Orleans! Anthony Schwartz. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. They run once more with Dillon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Dillon. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields on the move to his left. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And able to work his way down to the 16. 47 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. On play action, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. He needed 9, he got 8. And that's going to leave him with a 4th and 1 on their side of the field. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He had a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. On third down, it's Atkins. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They'll look to run with Dillon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon. And this time he is in. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. On second down, Dillon. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of point field position inside the 10. On first down, Fields. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the first.
So the goal is at least a first down here, right? Pick up a first down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you comes out your defense.
That avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Fields. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 65 yards.
One thing I do know, teams in the NFL don't treat this like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. It's been mentioned all week long about throwing out and getting him the rushing title. He'll see the ball, and he'll see it often.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Dillon now on 1st and 10. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Fields. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
We're scoreless after 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Draw play, Dillon. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit even though they wanted the 6 points.
And maybe wore down the other defense. We'll see. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
On play action, Fields. Left side here, that's the tight end Fan. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. It's Fields. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slam.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Throwing again is Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. On the slant, it's Fan. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action, Fields. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So a potential big play by this defense wiped out by the face mask.
And disappointing because it was so unnecessary. They had the sack. But the officials are definitely keeping a close eye on the quarterback, especially the referee. They were able to spot that one immediately.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll check this down, complete to Dillon. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 2nd down, Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A.J. Dillon. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Now a 1st down throw, Fields. This is the tight end fan. That catch good for only a couple. Well, these 2 teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. On 2nd down, Dillon. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there. The football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. The run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. They go screen with Dillon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Fields throwing again. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
On 2nd down now, Dillon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 53 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. CD, he is getting closer. He just went past 18,000 career rushing yards, just a few hundred away from Mr. Emmitt Smith.
And aren't you glad we don't have to go down and interview him after the game?
I don't want to talk to him.
Because you know we'd have to ask him about the record. He doesn't want to talk about it at this time, I'm sure. But the countdown, will officially begin.
Yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Everybody knows he's knocking on the door. We'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
On 1st down, Dillon, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun, here's Fields. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On 1st down, it's Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, Dillon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. They'll run for it with Dillon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try and pound it in with Dillon, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice second effort we just saw there, so I'm trying to get to the end zone, but a lot of times near the goal line, that second effort can lead to disaster. Make sure you hold on to the football because there's going to be guys swarming when you're carrying it.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. For the football. Fields on 1st down. Throw left side. There's Schwartz with it. 7 yards the pickup there. And CD, one of the big stories everybody's been tracking this week, the head coach of this offense looking to become just the second coach in NFL history to win 5 Super Bowl titles.
And let's face it, the respect is there already. We know he's going to go down as one of the all-time great coaches. But even after all this success, what do we notice most about him? He never takes anything for granted. He's treating this Super Bowl like it's the most important game ever played, because for some of the guys on his team, it will be, and he feels the same way himself. I love his intensity. I love the way he gets his team prepared to play in the big game.
On second down at 4, Fields. He's got his big tight end, Fant, and he is out of bounds inside the 30.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there, and if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
So in this case, you'd think the defense would be collapsing to the left side of the field, and they forced him to his left, so he just tucked it away and picked up some yardage.
They'll run here with Dillon, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Dillon, and that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Dillon.
Some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And this will... So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a nice pickup there. It gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll try the left side with Dillon. Sheds off the tackle, and he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap, Fields. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, They go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On third down, here's Dillon. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at second. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On 1st down, Dillon. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Now it's Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so...
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And quickly they get to the line. Out of the gun, Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Lambert. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. To the air again, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schwartz. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Fields. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And this one is right through. And the lead now increases to 20-0. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. And his first carry, he loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Here's Fields. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields off the bootleg. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Meanwhile, Fields throw into the hands of Fant. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Fields. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Waddle. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
Now, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
2nd and 12. Off play action. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lambert. The 40. The 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run once more with Dillon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 72 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Running left is Dillon. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Dillon. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. On 1st and 10, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On 2nd down, Dillon, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. And this will wind up a Saints 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Atkins. Oh, and they had it stopped short of the 1st, but a penalty marker down. And that looked like a clear face mask to me. So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. On 3rd down, Atkins. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A.J. Dillon. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. On 1st down, Dillon. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now a handoff to Dillon. He'll be hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll run on first down. Dillon. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. So 2nd and 4 from the 22. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. On first down, Dillon. 76 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A.J. Dillon. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on first down. Dillon. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
On 2nd down and 4, Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. So we have reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. On first down, Dillon. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. On 3rd down, Dillon. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Atkins. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Fields. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And to give this time to the tailback. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Atkins, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Fields. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Throwing on first down. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys, because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. On 2nd and 15 now. Fields. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Fields. Flushed out right. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Back now here live in New Orleans. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this is really the start to the season that you're hoping for if you're a coach or a player. They've got the big lead here in the 4th quarter, and now can really take some time off the clock. 111 yards rushing for him now here in Week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run on first down. Dillon. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the lead now increases to 20-0. in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. On first down, Dillon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. On first down, Fields. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off play action, Fields. Now he's forced out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Oh, they hate that. Wipes out the big play.
And I know this is the NFL, so they would probably fine you for this type of a penalty. But when I was in college, you used to have to do up-downs for the number of yards that you cost a team in a big play.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 30.
It's Fields. Rolling to his right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go on 4th down. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Looking to throw. Fields. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lambert. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
third down. Atkins. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they? They did. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Off the play fake. Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 2nd down, Dillon. It's a 5-yard pickup that time on what will wind up being the final play of this first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And his first carry, he loses the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble lost.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And now headed the other way, they're across midfield. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the...
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big-time play there for New Orleans.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd down and 4. Fields. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. So this is something we didn't see at all from the Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Fields. He finds his man, complete. It's Lambert. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Dillon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and 8, Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
On 2nd down now, Dillon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. Finding some room at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive. And they're off to a fast start here.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun, Fields. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Dillon, they try the left side with him. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Off play action. Fields. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They'll run on 1st down. Dillon, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A.J. Dillon. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st down, Fields. That'll be complete to the running back, A.J. Dillon. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw, Fields. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit. And pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off around the 41. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got to complete to Waddle. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Back to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. He'll look to throw. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. He's back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Lambert. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On 1st down, Dillon. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. So this one.
Gas is inbound. Enemy surveillance has left the AO. You're clear.
Another fallen soldier. You're weak. Only the strongest survive the Gulag. Gates!
Soldiers, you failed in life, but I offer you redemption in death. Kill me here, and I will release you. Faith, and your corpses will feed my dogs.
Solid 1. Get ready to redeploy. Loadout drop headed your way. Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone. Gas is moving. Enemy soldier incoming.
UAV is being refueled. RTB at this time.
Fought hard out there. Return to base for debrief. Target down. Marking the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO. You're back on station. Get after it. You got gas moving in. Enemy soldier incoming.
Hostile UAV overhead.